also can't seem to get a specific time down, but soon I will. It still seems like you guys are popping in at any time anyways, so I think it's fine. Today we're doing 3 p.m. Tomorrow, probably gonna have to be later in the day as well, maybe like, again, 2 or 3 p.m., but we'll get it together. So today we have 20-minute full body weight exercise. It's gonna be good if you don't have any equipment at home, but you still wanna get a little sweat in. Let's get started. I know people are just tuning in, but we are gonna get right into it. Okay, so every movement we do is gonna be 30 seconds long, as you guys know, and we're gonna start with the famous elbow to knee tucks in 3, 2, 1. Just cross and tuck, tuck, tuck. Abs are nice and tight. If you are just joining, we have a 20-minute full body weight workout today. This is good if you're sore. I'm pretty sore actually in my whole body, so we're going body weight. We're gonna get cross toe reaches in 3, 2, 1. Side cross reach, shoulders pulled back, slight bend in the knees. And up. So like I'm doing a Romanian deadlift, but instead it's just a good morning stretch. 15 seconds. 10. We are gonna repeat this warm up 2 times through. Get a little deeper with each reach. Let's squat in 3, 2, 1. Toes slightly turned out, knees in line with toes. Chest stays up. Breathe. So good. 10 seconds. Keeping the chest up, keeping the weight in the heels no matter what. And arm circles back in 3, 2, 1. So I keep my elbows slightly bent so that I have to open up my chest and also squeeze my shoulder blades together. Breathe. Let's switch directions. 3, 2, 1. We're switching. Keep the chest up, abs tight. You guys can do this if you wanted to during your work day. If you want to just stand up, get some movement in. We have the warm up one more time through. Elbow to knee tuck. 3, 2, 1. So with this exercise here, I'm waking up my abs by squeezing each time I bring my elbow to knee. Squeeze. 15 seconds. Keep the chest driving towards the knee. Almost done with the warm-up. Let's get the cross toe reaches in 3, 2, 1. So shoulders pulled back, slight bend in the knees, reaching to that opposite foot. And keeping a nice tempo, halfway. Lead with the chest, 10 seconds. So it's all body weight today. All you need is a mat or something soft here. Let's squat in 3, 2, 1. Toes slightly turned out. Chest is staying up. Knees in line with toes still. Just kind of relaxing, waking up the body. 5 seconds, we're gonna have those arm circles. Arm circles back. Last bit of the warm up and we're gonna get started. Elbows back. 5 seconds, we're gonna switch. 3, 2, 1. So keeping the bend in the elbows. Opening up that chest. We're gonna get started with the workout. We're gonna do full body in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, we're gonna get in a split squat. We love a split squat. Get nice and wide. Every time I come down, I'm gonna pull my arms directly back and behind me. Making sure not to bring the elbows and arms down like that. Instead, you're just coming back. You're gonna have way less range of motion. You're only gonna be able to go back a tiny bit That's fine. Opening up the chest and squeezing the shoulder blades together. Other side. 3, 2, 1. And back. Just like this. Keeping 90 degrees behind that front knee. So you're making sure your knee's not coming past your toes like that. You're 90 degrees. Protecting the knees. Everything we do again is for 30 seconds. We have 10 seconds here. Last one. Next, we're gonna get a sumo squat. So I'm gonna reach down to the floor, knees nice and wide. I'm gonna come around and up and then add a little tippy toe at the top. Down, reach for the ground. Arms come up, tippy toes. Breathe. I always like this one because it feels kind of like a stretch. So this is supposed to activate the inner legs, the adductors, as you come down, around, and up. Last one. Good. So we're gonna stay in our sumo and get those heel raises, but we're gonna alternate them and stand up. I'm in a prisoner squat, which means my fingers are behind my neck, not pulling on my neck, just helping to keep my chest up. 15 seconds left here. And up. Good. Last one. And up. Next thing we're going to do is a reverse lunge and a curtsy. So I'm going to send my right leg back. I'm going to send it over for the curtsy and back up. Back, over, up. So I'm only going over about a foot, so about 12 inches, over, up. Again, watching my knee here. Your knee is gonna wanna come forward, but they can never come past the toes. That's gonna protect you and your knee joints. Switch sides, 3, 2, 1. Back, over, up, up, back. Watch that knee, 20 seconds. Keep breathing. So good. Over. Chest stays up. It's going to want to fall forward. Abs are going to stay nice and tight. Okay, we're going to bring it down. For tricep dip toe reaches, these can be a little difficult. Just dipping back, reach, reach. Now the goal is just to keep your elbows straight back on that dip. Straight back behind you. Glutes don't have to be very far off the ground. Good. That wasn't too crazy, right? Okay. Next, let's flip into our high plank. And we're gonna do some cross toe reaches in our plank. So I'm gonna cross reach and I'm gonna reset my abs. Cross reach, reset to neutral. That's how you really feel the abs squeeze. 10 seconds. Hold nice and still. Last one. Let's rest. Okay, next, shoulder tap, knee taps. So we have a lot of combined movements. Body weight can be pretty hard on its own. Shoulder tap, knee tap, knee tap. Tap, tap. Keeping your feet wide is gonna help with balance here. Tap. Last one. And tap, tap. Let's come on down. And we're gonna get a glute bridge. Single leg glute bridge. Right leg up and down. Weight to my left heel and down. So we're really just working through a lot of full body movements here to help get an overall like toning cardio session. And switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Up. Still trying to come up nice and high with those hips and keeping that leg straight. The leg's gonna wanna fall forward, keeping it up towards the ceiling and down. 10 seconds. Last one. Let's get a little bit of abs. We're gonna get a butterfly sit up, bottom of the feet together. I'm gonna come up and all the way back down. Sometimes it's a bit easier with a weight, so you can come up a little bit more slow, but the idea is stay nice and controlled. Ground it as you come up and back down. Good. We're gonna get a single side bicycle twist now. So I'm gonna bend my left leg and I'm gonna twist to the side. So we've worked through lower body, upper body. Now we're on to abs. Elbow to knee, straighten out nice and low to the floor. All we care about is your lower back being nice and flat to the mat. 10 seconds. Switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Elbow to knee, extend, extend. Crunch, lengthen, so good, 20 seconds. Again, making sure your chin is not touching your chest, so I'm not pulling on my head or my neck. I'm just gently supporting my head, making sure that my abs are doing all the work. That's it. Last thing we're gonna do is a cross reach like this, and open. Cross and open. Good. We need time for a stretch, so we are gonna switch here, 3, 2, 1, doing these quick. We're on the other side now. We're gonna stretch in 10. And let's get a down dog, up dog in 3, 2, 1. So we have 30 seconds of stretching, then we are gonna repeat that round one more time through. I always love to get a down dog, up dog as my recovery to stretch the full body, especially the abs. Lengthen back out. In 10 seconds, we're gonna begin again. Popping back up, guys, we have that split squat with the arms pulling back. For a chest opener, right foot in front, left foot back, 3, 2, 1. So a lot of time with this movement too, people wanna come forward. As you go down, you almost have to pull your body back to stay centered. Keeping those arms 90 degrees. Back. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Good. So we're gonna pull back. Abs are tight. You're gonna come all the way down and all the way up so you squeeze your glutes at the top. Weight is in my front heel. And we're breathing. Don't arch the back. Make sure the belly is tucked into the spine. 10 seconds. Good. Okay. Sumo squat, overhead reach. Don't be afraid to get nice and wide and turn those toes out, but remember your knees have to be in line with your toes to prevent any knee pain, to keep proper form. So the wider you are, the more you're gonna have to use your inner legs to push outward and also those outside glute muscles. 10 seconds. Big reach. Okay, hands gently behind the neck for a prisoner squat. Heel raise, up. Still keeping all of your weight shifted back. So in the back side of the body, like someone's pulling your hips back. So good. 10 seconds. Last one. Okay, guys, reverse lunge curtsy. Right leg goes back, over, and up. So I'm keeping my weight in my left heel. Back, over. So I feel it in my glute. Specifically on the curtsy, I'm feeling it more in my glute. Over and up. And up. Let's switch sides. 3, 2, 1. And up. 20 seconds. 15, back, over, up. Deep breaths, chesting up. Awesome, let's bring it on down. We have our triceps with the toe reaches. So I pop up just a little bit, elbows straight back, toe reach, toe reach. Repeat this. Back. Last one. Okay, switching now over, we have the high plank cross toe reaches, making sure your wrists are directly below your shoulders. I'm gonna cross reach, reset, cross reach, reset. Cross reach, reset. 10 seconds. That's it. And then next we have our shoulder tap, knee taps, guys. We're almost done. High plank again. Tap, 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 tap. Again, keeping your feet wide is gonna help with this one. Good. In 15 seconds, we're gonna come down on your backs. Last hard push. Tap, tap, boom, boom. Okay. Now we have your sit-up, butterfly sit-up, bottom of the feet together. Gonna come up nice and slow, squeeze, and back down. Trying to come up slow and down slow. It can definitely be super hard, especially with no weight. And up. And up. That's it. And let's get that bicycle twist. Gonna bend my left leg. 3, 2, 1. Twist, extend. Stay with it. We're gonna switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Extend, elbow, twist, extend, twist, extend. Lower back smush nice and flat to the mat. 15 seconds. That's it. We're gonna get a cross toe reach in 3, 2, and 1. Reach and open. Reach. We're gonna get these for a full 30 seconds on each side. Again, keeping that lower back flat and just yanking, pulling up that left elbow every time you crunch. Open, crunch. It's like a crunch reach. 10 seconds, we're gonna switch sides. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Reach, open. Pulling that right shoulder off the ground, guys. We're almost done. I need to throw in the glute bridges still at the end. Then we're gonna stretch. Open, crunch, open. 10 seconds. Last bit. We're gonna get that single leg glute bridge now before we finish up. 3, 2, 1. And down. Pushing through my left heel, coming up as high as I can. Trying to keep my right leg straight by squeezing my quads. And down. 10 seconds. Good. Switch sides, 3, 2, 1. Last move of the day, guys, and then we're gonna stretch. Up and down. 20 seconds, we are almost done. Sun is bright today. And down. 10 seconds. Last one. Oh, right. We did it. We're at 20 minutes, guys. Amazing, amazing job. Let's stretch. I feel like you guys seem to enjoy the stretch, but I'll try to change it up a little bit. I don't know how many of you are new or if you're returning. Maybe if you are new, we're gonna get just a little head roll, shoulder to shoulder. Just side to side. Roll those elbows back and the shoulders back. And forward. Let's swing out the arms. Palms facing down. Palms facing the ceiling. Belly tucked in nice and tight. Tuck it in first, and then you're gonna twist to crack your back a little bit. Okay, little hip circles. Get a few of these. Open up the hips a little bit more. And hamstring stretch, so you can kind of just do a little ragdoll if you want to. It's also going to open up the back. Breathe. Those hammies. Let's get the quads. So I'm going to grab one heel, push it towards my glute, and then push my hip forward. Getting all up in the quads here. Other side. Pushing the hips through. And let's get those hip flexors, so those fronts of the hips now. I'm gonna send my left leg super far back and open up my left hip by pushing my hip through and also pulling my upper body back. And switching sides. 3, 2, 1. Pushing the right hip through and reaching up. Oh yeah, that's really tight. Ooh. Okay, let's bring it down now. I always like to get a straddle stretch, so wide center split, as wide as you can get, and fall forward. Getting those hamstrings. Reaching, oh my gosh, my hamstring is tight. Reaching over now to get my left lats and lower back. Switching sides, same thing. Right side lats and lower back. Feet together for the hamstrings again. And last but not least, hips. We're gonna get an IT band stretch or your abductor stretch by pushing your knee away from you. Push it away. Other side, you can always repeat this or hold these a lot longer. I like using my elbow sometimes to push into my knee. And then my favorite for stretching glutes is gonna be the pigeon stretch. And I always say this, that I like to bring my knee more into like the center of my chest and sit my glute onto the ground. Fall forward. You can move your knee out to the side and get deeper into the hip. And then switch. Knee into the center. Get it into the side. And slowly come out. I know that one's super invasive, but it seems like you guys don't mind what time we do this at. I know I tried for an 8 a.m. It's just kind of hard because I usually have clients at 8 a.m. But I think I'll just pop in at random times or get better at announcing it on Instagram, Allegra Paris Bikini Body, or I can put in my bio on YouTube the time that I always go live if I can eventually get a schedule down. But thanks guys so much for joining. I'm like trying to read all this. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.